Hello, YouTube! So, today we've got rap line tier list, and I'm starting this off intensely because that's what's good for the YouTube algorithm, but this is going to be a very chill, slow-paced, and moderately flowy video about rap lines in K-pop. And we've got a bunch of these really cool rap lines made by this Haifa person that you'll see above me every few times made this tier list. If you like this tier list as well, come join our Discord. You can find the link to this on there. But with that being said, we're going to make this, and I'm going to go over the rules and everything with that. So feel free to grab some popcorn, grab a snack, put this on your TV while you're scrolling TikTok. Sit down, relax while you watch this video. Maybe put it on as you're going to sleep, and just chill and listen to some K-pop rap talk is basically what this is. So before we dive into everything, first off, shout out to all my patrons, because I'm not going to have the Patreon thing scrolling at the end because I'm doing this live on Twitch. So shout out to all those amazing people. Appreciate them. If you would like to join my Patreon and support me, the link to do that is in the description. And on the second note, please forgive me if I cough during this. I'm still getting over a little bit of a cold. And yeah, so I might not be able to mute myself as I cough, and I might interrupt myself while I'm talking and just go, So please excuse me for that. So let's dive into this. There's no timestamps down here. I'm not putting them all there because this is in alphabetical order. So you will see your fave. If they start with S, you know who I'm talking about. You know where to skip to see me talk about them. It's going to be around the second half towards the end is where they're going to be, right? Because they're S. If it starts with A, you know aespa's going to be first. So let's dive into this. What do these tiers mean, and what are we actually grading? Because this is important. This is not how good the individual rappers are on the album, or on the songs, or on like a verse, right? This is not, for example, Stray Kids have Changbin and Jisung who are top tier, but Felix is low tier, so that makes them mid-tier rap line. That's not how this is going. It is not an average of a rapper's skill. It's a bit more subjective, and it's about how good are they in terms of a rap line. How good are they as a group together making a song? What are we talking about in that? We're talking about passes. What a passe is like the rappers going back and forth between words or phrases in a single bar or two, right? That's what would be a passe. Then, on that note, we can then move forward to stuff like chemistry, right? How well do they sound like they're working together, or how much of it does it sound like they're just like, I'll take my bars here, you do your bars here, let's do stuff individually. And on that note, how much do they work together in general? Do they ever do stuff where they play off of each other's verses and flows? You can think of Monsta X's recent song from last year, Beautiful Liar, where I.M and Juhan had nearly the same flow to start. Like, I.M led into Juhan's flow, and Juhan carried that flow and went into his own thing. I had a great transitional thing. How well do they come together like that? You can also think of terms of like, how well do they reflect each other's verses? How well do they have dynamically between their voices? Do they actually show a difference? There's so many different things that we're actually looking at as a group, rather than them as individual rappers. And that's what the tier list is. So let's dive into this. Let's go alphabetical order, and let's look at the tiers. So top tier would mean that they do everything that I just mentioned. At least to a little bit of an extent. They try everything like that. And there's like different levels of top tier, obviously. But, top tier is best of the best. Easy as that. They basically, they do everything you can ask of a rap line in K-pop. Nearly there is like they're missing one or two things, right? Like they're really good, but they're just not quite top tier for one reason or another that I'll probably name, but most likely forget the one reason when I get to them and be like, yeah, I don't remember it. But that's where it's like they're top tier, but they're just under it. Good, I guess, is like solid. This is like the solid tier. It's like, it's not like they're missing anything that's like, why are they a rap line? But at the same time, it's not like they do anything that blows your mind, right? That would be good, I guess. See, I told you I could cough quite a bit. It's just like, when you hear the verse, you're like, it's kind of like questioning, like, why are they a rap line? That type of thing. That's what this is. And then LOL is literally lol. You just laugh, right? It's like beyond why are they a rap line? It's like that's a rap line. Like it's like to the point of humor almost. So that's like LOL. Again, it does not mean the individual rappers are bad. It's just what's the point of it being a rap line. And then finally, need some time to show us. This is not the worst tier. I'm going to change the color of this real quick because this does not mean bad. We don't know yet. They're too new. We haven't heard enough to actually accurately rate them. And this is not ordered left to right. Just want to make that clear. So here we go. aespa is good, I guess. They're solid. They don't do any, like, Karina and Giselle reflect off of each other really well. We could think of girls especially. That's always the first one I go to when talking about them as a rap line. They have a slight difference between them. The dynamics are a little bit missing because they are quite similar. Giselle has a slightly more, I'd say, badass delivery than Karina, which separates them a little bit. But what they do well is reflect each other's verses really well. And then there's also the thirsty people in chat that just think that they're hot. And I guess that's valid, but okay. Easy as that. I don't have too much to say on aespa. They're a good, solid rap line, especially for a girl group. And there's really not much to complain about. I would love them to get more verses, to be honest. I really wish they became more rap-centric in aespa, but obviously that's never going to happen. But as a rap line, I think SM in general handles rap lines, even though they're produced rappers. They handle rap lines really well. There is aespa. The next one's pretty easy. It's All Hours, and they're in Needs Some Time to Show. They just debuted. We don't know yet. They look like they're going to be at least solid and good, I guess. They look like they're going to be up there, but we need some time to tell. It's only been, please remind me, chat, how many months? Like a month or two since they've debuted. So we need some time to see. And it's as easy as that. But, you know, they have potential. They could definitely be here one day. Hopefully next year. 2 months? Exactly. 80s! Just kidding. They're our first top tier rap line of the day. Mingi and Hongjung have built off of each other. They flowed off of each other. There's times, I don't think they're the highest in top tier, but there's times where they're just extremely impressive as a rap line in general. If you include Seonghwa, which I am not in this, it would bump them down to here. I am not including Seonghwa, so should we include Seonghwa? What do you guys think? Because he's consistently started rapping. In the past 2 comebacks, he's had a an actual rap in both comebacks. Are we including Seonghwa? What do you guys think? I would include them. Okay, yeah. So we'll leave them in top tier. Mingi and Hongjung definitely top tier as a rap line. And both individually talented too. But yeah, they have a very individual sounds that build off of each other well. Mingi with a much more deeper and typically faster raps until recently. Hongjung's decided to hey, I want to do sextuplets all the time. So shout out Hongjung. But yeah. They have very dynamic deliveries that build off of each other really well. So I'll leave them up there. Next up, we have Baby Monster. They also go into Need Some Time to Show Us. We have had one comeback. They technically debuted, I guess, in November last year, but they've had one rap each. Yeah, they'd probably, I see them peaking here. I don't know if they're ever going to be top tier just because we haven't seen Ayun yet either. So I don't know. If they continue at the same pace that they are at right now as a rap line, I could see them being here. But we don't know. It's only been one song. We've only had one rap between them, and we haven't even seen Ayun yet. So they need some time to show us what they got before we put them in a definitive spot, in my opinion. But they do have potential in the rap department. We'll just see if YG continues to let them do their thing rap-wise, because they just did a ballad where I'm pretty sure Asa didn't rap. I could be remembering wrong, but I'm pretty sure she didn't even rap. So, anyway, Billy. So, Billy, I know Moon Sua is on hiatus right now. But if there's one thing I want to point out about Billy as a rap line that you should go and watch, It's their cover of Hound's Boom Boom. I'm going to put them in Nearly There. And I'll pull that up. I'm not going to play the whole thing because copyright sucks. Wait, why did I write Hound? I meant Boom Boom. But yeah. So they did this cover. And they go together so well in this. I wish the reason they're Nearly There is because if they did this type of thing in a Billy song, they'd be top tier. Okay, go watch this video. This is what I recommend if you don't believe me that Billy are Nearly There. I know it's a cover, but still, it's really good. Are you sure you're not being biased? I told you this is a little subjective. But this is what this tier is. They did passes in that. They did insane rap stuff. And again, I know it's a cover, but we're not talking about them as skills as a rapper. We're talking about them as a rap line. I don't think either of Billy's rappers are up here in terms of individual skill. But as a rap line, I think that they're Nearly There. Are you sure? Why wouldn't we include covers? If it shows them being a rap line, here, let me show you. Wait. I got you. 40 seconds. Here's the original. They took Hound's solo verse in this song and made it a passe. Why would we not include that? It's not an exact cover. I think that is completely valid to credit them as a rap line. Because again, just to remind everyone, this is not them as individual rapper skills. This is as a rap line. So the one thing that they're missing is they need a rap like that in songs because they never do. But they are there, at least from what I've seen. If we put other people in Nearly There, I will concede to moving them down to here. Again, we're not ordering these left to right, but I'll concede making them equal to aespa if we have a bunch of people up here. This is what I envision this tier being, is what Billy is, which is right here. Go check this out on your own. I highly recommend it. If you don't believe me, highly recommend it. Also in their songs, you can look at, I can't play too many examples because copyright, but one of my favorite Billy songs is a song for Matilda, right? And you literally have the rappers rapping off of the vocalist, right? There's Moonsua right here. Let's see if I can find it. Rapping with the vocals. Like when's aespa doing that? I know that they don't have any insanely skilled raps as rappers, but that's not what this is about. Like, as a rap line, they're Nearly There. Like, if they just do this more and develop both of them a bit more, then yeah. Moving on, there's Billy. We have Blackpink, who I would put... Yeah. I know, the Blackpink haters, look, hear me out. Blackpink haters, hear me out. I think Blinks are mad at me because I didn't put them in top tier, and Blackpink haters think they should be in, like, LOL. But, the one thing they're missing is, like, quantity. Literally. Because I know individually, it's not like neither of them are, like, top tier doing the most impressive things. But they build off of each other. They have verses that flow together well. Lisa and Jennie have their own unique deliveries in terms of, like, identifiable sounds that they go for in each one. They have their own different identifiable styles that reflect off of each other. They have verses that build off of each other's rhyme schemes. They have all of that. The one thing they're missing is quantity. And they could be top tier. They are one of the few girl groups that have multiple rappers in their songs doing cool raps. Normally, whenever you have a rapper that's really good in a girl group, it's a solo rapper. Fiestar, Yezi. Idol, Soyeon. I can't think of any more, but you get the point. Yeah. They're nearly there as a rap line. EXID LE. Okay, I'm not gonna go through all of them, but you get the point. They're as a rap line, they are probably, arguably, the best for girl groups. Even if you hate them, you have to at least acknowledge that. Unless you're just extremely biased and you want to just hate them for everything, and if that's you, fair. But you know, they are a solid rap line. Individually, we could talk about them being lower, but as a rap line, they're really good. Block B. Block B is nearly there as well. Zico and P, not P.O. I can't remember his name. Oh my god, the embarrassments. Kyung, thank you. Zico and Kyung, very solid. If it was just the two of them, that would be extremely solid. But I think P.O. brings them down slightly. If they incorporated P.O. in the same way Kyung and Zico bounce off of each other, I think they would be top tier. I know I had them a few years ago in top tier, but the more I look into it and P.O. is rapping and everything, the harder it is for me to call them entirely top tier. If we just say P.O. is not part of the rap line, I'll put them up here. Is that okay? We good with that? We just put them up here and say P.O. is not part of the rap line? The same way we said Sungwon's not part of the rap line? I mean, technically, Sungwa is part of the rap line. Technically, P.O. is part of the rap line. P.O. is in the room, like... But if we're counting P.O., shouldn't we count Sungwa? No, because P.O. is actually part of the rap line. Okay. But I mean, Sungwa is technically a sub-rapper, but okay. Moving on. Zico and Kyung bounce off of each other really well. I feel like Kyung's really much slept on because Zico is so big in the K-hip-hop scene and takes rapping a bit more seriously than Kyung, I believe. But, P.O. does bring them down a bit. I think Megaracha says it best. P.O. adds a lot of diversity to the sound, but not too much else in the rap line. Moving on, we've got Boy Next Door. I know some of these might be a little hard to read because the screen's a little smaller. This is BND, Boy Next Door. They need some time to show us. Again, another newer rap line. I want to grade them, but I'm going to give them a slightly more time before I completely put them there. Because right now, the only reason they're not LOL is one live stage. I want to give them more time. So I'd give them another year to before I put them in. Because I think it's Taesan is his name, right? The other rapper in BND. He had a pretty good live show with Jaehyun. And that they would have been here if it wasn't for that live show. But I'm not ready to list them. I think they need one, next time I do this, they'll have enough stuff for us. B2B. Technically, B2B is only Huta and Penil because Ilhoon is technically not part of the group. If Ilhoon was still in the group, they'd be a little higher. Because I think Ilhoon and Huta bounced off of each other well. But yeah. As a rap line, when they rap 90% of the time, it's normally 3 different verses, 3 distinct verses. And you would have a handful of times when Huta and Ilhoon would bounce off of each other really well. But I feel like Penil's very distinctive, very standouting for his delivery in a non-good way for them as a rap line. Yeah, I think individually Huta is a really underrated rapper in terms of most of K-pop fans. But, yeah. I gotta put him in, cause, yeah. No more Ilhoon, and so it's just Penil and Huta, so, BTS, also in top tier. Again, these are not ordered left to right. I want to make that clear again. The left to right does not matter. It is just tiers. BTS are top tier. I don't think that needs too much explaining. If anybody has any arguments, please hit me with them. I think this is fairly obvious. Even if you hate BTS, you're like, ugh, BTS, you have to acknowledge that the rap line is top tier. They not only have individually good verses, their verses build off of each other. They are able to construct an entire song where the verses will actually pick at the previous rapper's parts, right? They'll build off of what the previous rapper did in the verse before the hook. The entire song will be about rapping, where RM's in verse 1, Suga's in verse 2, J-Hope's in verse 3, and you'll literally hear Suga reference something that RM said in the first verse. And it's cool like that. And they do passes, which we were trying to figure out if they did or not. And it turns out Han Yoongi has found a bunch of passes. So they do that. I could sit here and go over 30 billion songs. I don't think we need to. If you're a BTS fan, I'm sure you have 30,000 videos hyping up this rap line for you. If you're a new BTS fan, hey, welcome to K-pop. Welcome to the fandom. I hope you're enjoying your time inside of ARMY. There's a million videos about BTS's rap line. Highly recommend checking them out. They are legit. What everybody says is legit. They are really good rappers, individually and as a rap line. Okay, and don't listen to the people up here. They're kind of insane. Next up, we have CIX. Oh my god, wait. Oh, my mind's blanking. Who's the other rapper? It's BX and, I can't remember his name. Hyunsuk. Thank you, Megrach. I appreciate you. That would have been bad. It kind of was bad. Yeah, kind of with B2B. I don't know. I've never really listened to CIX and gone like, yo, that's a good ass rap line. I've never seen CIX and thought that. And maybe that's not a good enough reason, but it's just BX has a handful of decent raps. Hyunsuk has a handful of decent raps. But yeah. I think that's a fine place. It's not like they're laughably what the fuck, but they're a rap line. But yeah, definitely they could use more time together to in songs. Gravity is, as a rap line, they're coming up for me. Still, as individual rappers, I think that they are very plain. I'm sorry, Gravity fans. Serim and Alan, at least in terms of the genre of music Gravity do, are very, 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 very plain. And I have a hard time ever grading them above, the one of the bottom tiers. But as a rap line, I think that they kind of blend together well. They should be higher? Why, Napolf? They have because in my head, they have a handful of verses that they actually build off of each other a little bit. But for the most part, it's usually they're just on the same verse, Alan and Serim, and you can barely tell the difference. Unless you're a hardcore fan that listens to Gravity every day and you know them super well. At least that's how I see it. Okay. Again, feel free to yell at me if you guys want something changed. I'm way open to, adjusting it. You can't say that Billy is... Name me one time Gravity have done something like this. Name me one time Gravity have done something like this. Gravity do not blend their rap into their songs. Gravity just have oh shit. We need the one rap. Oh my god, we need to put the rap in the song because that's K-pop. K-pop needs the raps. Where can we fit the rap in? Oh, we can fit the raps in here. Go Alan. Go Serim. Good, we're done. That's what Gravity does. I have yet to see anything that blends the rap like this, that builds off of each other rapping like this. Yeah, you can say, oh, it's just the cover. But again, just the cover. They sat down, etched out the verse so that they were building off of each other as a rap line. I've never seen Gravity do that. And if there's something like that exists, please, Napolf, tell me. But I don't think you know. Now, Matt's going to anger... Why is it going to anger? It's just true. Again, if I'm missing something, tell me. Gravity Blackout, okay. I don't know. It's like it's solid, but it's not like they're actually. It's not like I already got rid of it. I'll just use this in. It's not like, oh my god, I'm gonna get copyrighted for that. God damn it, ugh. Guys! Please subscribe to my Patreon because I just got copyrighted for playing that. I don't know. I don't see it. Like, it's like, again, that good solid rap line. That's why I think they're higher than individual rappers. They're higher as a rap line because of like that Blackout song. Them together do more than them individually, but it's not like they're nearly there. They're still missing a lot. But I don't know. We can come back to it if you guys want. Craxy, I would also put in good, I guess. I take out the I guess part. No, I'll also put them in good. Yeah, I think the best thing to look at for these is their ciphers. They're obviously, again, they're not at the point of Blackpink and Billy. One, in terms of quantity. Two, in terms of individual songs. They've got these really cool ciphers and a cool cover of some K-hip-hop that I saw this past month. But the consistency just isn't there yet. They have really cool highlights from last year. Where you have this like Craxy cipher, right? You have this No Limit, which is also like a cipher. Never mind, I can't find it. But they have, oh, here it is. They have a cover of Drunken Tiger right here, which is really cool, which is two of the rappers. But again, they're good. They're good. Next up we have DKB. Ichon and GK, I believe. Yes, I'm still going to try to remember without looking. DK, B, which is GK, and Ichon, I think, are here. I think they're also in good. Ichon has a very unique delivery who barely gets to use it. There's like a handful of really cool songs that he gets to go off in. Though they don't build off of each other too often from what I remember. But they're in like they work together surprisingly well from what I've seen. I wish they would do a bit more, but I think they are a tier up from what B2B do as a rap line and CIX do as a rap line. They could definitely get some utilization down better, I think. So we'll have them in good. Next up is Dreamcatcher. And Dreamcatcher goes in LOL because they should not be a rap line. They literally were like halfway through they started off with like, we need someone to compliment Dami. Sua, why don't you compliment Dami as a rapper? Okay. This isn't working out. Sua, you go back to saying, oh shit. We still need someone to compliment Dami. Let's get Guyan to try it instead of singing. Like, literally, they just throw Guyan in, and, like, because it's, like, singer's rapper, like, she kind of gets, like, you know, this is our first L. Like, they should not be a rap line. It's hilarious that Guyan and Sua are considered rappers, and I used to, like, eat it up. I used to eat it up and be like, I want Sua to rap more. When I was a baby Dreamcatcher stan back in 2016, I was like, I want Sua to rap like she did in Minx. As a Sua bias, and no, just let Dami rap. Cool job, good job, Dreamcatcher. Yeah, you're in Lol. Drippin'. Okay, Dongyun, and Alex. I think they're good. At least in my head. I can't think of a reason why they would be but I also can't think of a reason why they would be nearly there. So I think based on process of elimination, they kind of settle into good. Alex left? Oh shit, okay, lol. Damn it, Alex left? I didn't know. Well, they're in lol then. Cool story, that was easy. Let's move on. Diamond's a bit too early to tell. They just debuted in January. He left like last year. I don't keep up with Drippin' like that. Well, yeah, Drippin' should not be a rap line. They have like one rapper left then, right? LOL means you can only take it with humor. Yeah, so, yeah. LOL, why is he a rap line? Diamond has potential. They do, but we need to see where they go. I'll be honest, like as a rap line, they have potential. As individual rappers, I think they're becoming a little overhyped just because they have like a badass part. All they did individually wasn't that impressive in their debut album. But Like, I wanted to like freak out about it, and I just could not find anything that was that cool. But as rap line, that there's definitely more potential for them as a rap line. Okay, LZ7 up. Okay, they're going in LOL for a different reason, okay? So you don't know ELZ7 up, which I like saying the full thing for because that's the worst name I've ever heard of a K-pop group. This is Yeon of CLC and Yuki of Purple Kiss. They're in LOL because it is the biggest waste of two really good rappers I have ever heard. You know what happens when two really good female rappers get together into a project group? They're given rap lines by the producer and told, hey, we're going to give you crappy raps that don't go together. Haha! It is hilarious that they even wanted rappers in this group because they got two of the best female rappers and they do not use them, at least from the first thing. And typically I would put them down here, but no, I'm so angry about it that they debuted and they freaking have like some of the worst rapping of last year in it with two of the best rappers that have provenly written their own songs and they can't even write their own verses in this project group. Is hilarious to me. Yeah. So yeah, they go in LOL. So I'm very upset about that. Such a huge waste. Elas, we've got Won Hyuk and Won Jun. I hate to do it because Won Hyuk and Won Jun have both proven themselves individually really decent rappers, but Elas as a rapping, they seem very confused identity wise in terms of what they want their rappers to be. Because half the time, I know Won Hyuk's the main vocal as well, and it's like they don't know if they want him to rap or sing. And it hurts the rap line to me, in my opinion. But it's the same for Won Jun because he still sings quite a bit, to my knowledge. Tear of Chaos. So, but the thing is, you'll have Tear of Chaos, and then the next song, neither rapper will even rap. It's like they don't have a rap line. It's like LOL. And then the next song, they'll the next one will be like what's it called? D. It starts with a D. I forgot the name of that song, or T or something like that. I don't know. They'll have another one where they have an insane rap. I forgot the name of the song. And then the song after that, Won Hyuk will just have the main hook, and Won Jun is just gonna have like the bridge. Dangerous, yeah, Dangerous. Thank you. Like Dangerous, you'll have like some insane raps that like go together well, and that they just don't do anything. Like, the consistency is the problem. Individually, they're both insane, and they have Tear of Chaos, but at the end of the day, there needs to be consistency. They're like half the time they're not even rapping. It's like if it wasn't for Tear of Chaos and one other thing, I'd put them in LOL because it's like what's the point of having a rap line with good rappers if you never want them to rap? But then they have a few cool things. For rapping in not her native language, who? Oh, Yuki? Yeah. I mean, she's better than most people give credit for, probably, but she's still like top tier. Anyway. Wasted I mean, no, it's not wasted talent, because Won Hyuk's a really good singer. It's just he's too good at everything, so they just don't know what to put him in. And instead of having him focus in one thing and slowly build up the other, they're just like, let's just try to have him do everything. And it's just like, okay. And so it's kind of like it like hurts the rapping, at least in my opinion. In Hypin, I think this is self-explanatory. We're also missing a P. It's Enhyen. But yeah, this is self-explanatory. Yeah, I don't need to go into this, do I? Hypin is a vocal group. When they do rap, cool, but they don't have anything rap line wise that's super impressive to my knowledge. So yeah, it's like, why even have them rap? Why even have a rap line? I don't know. Epex. Okay, we're on to Epex now. Jeff, Aiden, and technically Baeksung too. I think Aiden is the one that drags it down a little bit, but I'm gonna put them in good because I always feel Epex is very individually focused, right? Epex, you'll have like Jeff do like some decently interesting rap, right? And then you have a singer come in, and then Bake Sung will do like the super short rap, right? And then it just goes to the hook, and it's like the rap feels like it's just kind of splashed in rather than there for a purpose. And it's like it's supposed to be like it's like shock value, like, oh my god, Bake Sung just rap fast randomly. It doesn't feel like it goes with Jeff's verse, and I think that's the thing that holds them back from being up here. And I hope that it changes a bit over time, and then Aiden as well. I feel like I hope it'll change a bit over time because I was really hyped on them on their debut, but they have not meshed too well to my knowledge. Everglow can go in. They're actually a rap line. They build off of each other well. And I will acknowledge that Asha's delivery and EU's delivery, the dynamics between them, complement very well. However, I can't really say that I've ever felt moved in their verses. It's usually super short, and it's just placed in to be a K-pop verse. So it's almost like their verses have little meaning in their songs, but they go together well. So, tier for Everglow. Even, we need more time. They just debuted a few months ago. Easy as that. I think it was my potential with, like, you know, who's gonna have the highest potential between these. I think B and D right now is up here. Baymon, Diamond, and All Hours and Even. No. Oh, this is hard. As rap line, not individual rappers, maybe this actually, yeah. As a rap line, potential, I think this. Although all of these guys have solid potential. Is that a typo? No, that's their name. Their name is Even, and it's spelled like this. But we'll see. They definitely need more time. XO, you ready for my hot take that everyone's still mad about what I did 3 years ago, and I'm gonna do it again? EXO's a top tier rap line. Yes, Sehun is not that good of a rapper. Yes, Chanyeol is not a real rapper. And that's not what this is about. This list is not about how good they are individually. This list is about how good they are as a rap line. And they are freaking crazy as a rap line. They build off of each other so well. They have such good dynamics with each other. Their verses flow together extremely well. You can look at just this past year. Let me go, something like that. So good. Insanely difficult verse, and they used that flow and builds off of each other, doing the same style of flow going back and forth in their own way. Let me in. Thank you. Yes, that's all. I feel like anybody who says EXO has a crappy rap line just doesn't know what they're talking about. This song right here, the flow between Chanyeol and Sehun is not only extremely difficult, the flow right here is not only extremely difficult, but they both blend together insanely well. And you want something older and more impressive? Check out this song, EXO Forever. Insanely good bridge to like breakdown part right here. This is Chen. But they build up into the thing, and then they go over the bar into Sehun. Lotto's a good example. Sure, yeah, check out Lotto too. So many good examples of them being an amazing rap line. Yes, again, I know Sehun individually is nowhere near top tier, and I agree. Chanyeol individually is not top tier. He is pretty damn good for being an idol rapper, but he's not top tier individually. But when they come together, again, this list is about as a rap line. EXO have an insanely well-produced rap line, and the way they build off of each other is so strong. They take each other's weaknesses, throw it out the door, and it's like, yo, let's just make each other great. And that's what they do. Idol! Lol. Soyeon's an insane rapper. Oogie and Minnie are not. I know there's a lot of new Idol fans that are like, what? Idol has a rap line? I thought they just all rap in Wife and My Bag. Yes, they did all rap in Wife, and all of them but Minnie or me unwrapped in My Bag. But at the end of the day, Idol used, at least during their debut years, Oogie and Minnie were sub-rappers to Soyeon. That's the rap line we're talking about here. It is LOL. ITZY, Ryujin, and Yuna with a slight hint of Yeji. I'm tempted to put them in nearly there, but I'm going to put them in good. They're solid. The way that they build off of each other between Yuna and Ryujin is really well done. I'm tempted to put them in nearly there. I think if they had stronger raps, that could help. But I think ITZY building off of each other is really solid. Easy as that. And yeah, again, it's not about the strength of the rappers individually, but how good are they all together as a rap line. Next up we have IVE, which is Gal and Ray, and they go in mainly this is due to the production fault of IVE. They are not suited for rapping, so shout out to Ray for what she's done in this group. But yeah, they're not in LOL. They do blend together slightly well, but I can't put them in good for the rap. Like Ray's done some interesting raps solo wise, but as a rap line, they just have not done enough together. That makes you. They try, but no. Yeah. It's all due to the production. It's like the production, they're not meant to be a rapping group, and it really shows itself when they try to rap. Like it's like, you compare it really well to ITZY, right? They're kind of similar to ITZY. ITZY have a much more dance hip hop style than IVE, and that makes a lot more opportunities for Ryujin and Yuna to build off of each other than IVE, right? And that's basically the difference between them. If ITZY was making music like IVE and IVE was making music like ITZY, these would probably be reversed. Just B. This is DY and Lim Jimin. They can go in I think they'd have some solid rap line stuff together, to my memory. But it's like nothing like rap line wise that makes you turn your head. I think that's like the best way I could put it. I want to hear Ray and Exy tag team. Ha, in your dreams. Like, that would never happen. Like, Starship would ever do that. This isn't 2016 anymore. It's a gain what? Okay. Next up we have Card, which is actually, we're gonna judge by 3 rappers. We got JSEF, BM, and Jiu. All 3 technically rap. I'd put them in good. The one thing holding me back is Card is very much, and it's a big thing, Card does not build off of each other. Individually, JSEF is insane. BM individually can be insane, but dude raps some weird-ass lyrics. And Jiu has some, decent stuff in Card. The problem is, they rarely blend themselves together. It's like, a GU verse, or not GU, a JSEF verse, the hook with the girls. A BM verse, the hook with the girls. GU kind of rapping in the bridge. Hook to end it. Right? And then for the most part, 90% of their songs is just BM in the first verse. Hook. JSEF in the second verse. Hook. Girls singing in the bridge. Stop. I'm not going to stop slandering BM lyrics until he writes good lyrics, snap off. Anyway, yeah, so Card can go in good. I think individually, JSEF especially is higher than this. But the fact that they don't really do anything together holds them back a little bit. Kepler, lol. Similar to LZ7up. Like what's the point of this rap line? You have someone who has a lot of potential in Hikaru, and you have Dayan. who possibly could be an good idol rapper, right? But they're given crap from the company. They're given crap. It's like, what do you want them to do? It's Lola. Like, why even have a rap line at that point? I don't get it. What's the point of rapping in it? J7 is amazing. The other two need to improve as a... Well, no. Okay, again, Lemon, it's not individual. Like, yeah, J7 is amazing individually, but it's not about BM needing to improve. It's about them as a rap line needing to mesh together well. That's the thing for Card. They don't really do too much together. It's like, give BM the first verse, give J7 the second, and then that's it, right? As for rapping. Where they don't, like, you know, blend together that well. They could. They have potential to, but it's like they never get to in their songs. Is basically what it is. I want to like attribute it to like BM and GU holding the bag. It's not just BM and GU. It's all of them individually are very individually focused in Card. It's not like they like are units. It feels like. Okay. Kingdom. I'm just gonna put in LOL. Yeah. I think that's why are they rapping? Yeah. If you know, comment down below if you know why they're rapping. I don't know why they rap. Kiss of Life. Kiss of Life? Natty's a rapper? It's Natty. Natty's the other rapper. What? No. Okay, yeah, we're doing that. What? Natty's technically a rapper? Oh my god. I did not realize that. She's always been like a vocalist in my head for me. Wow. Yeah, they're lol because I didn't even know anybody outside of Julie as a rapper. Oh my god. Okay, LOL. Let's say, oh my god, why do we have so many in a row? This is getting sad. Why do we have so many LOL tiers in a row? Okay, MCND. As a rap line, they are much better than individually. Top Media sacrificed their individual skills for them to be good as rap line. MC and D, they build off of each other really well. They have a lot of blendy verses. They all have their very own identity. It is a little bit blurry at times between where, like, you know, Bic to Castle J or, so, like, you know, they don't have too much of an identity individually, which holds them back a little bit, unless you're a huge MC and D fan and you can, like, pick them out like that. But yeah, I did just make a video on MC and D talking about them as individual rappers a few days ago. By that I mean 3 weeks ago. Check out this video if you're an MC and D fan. It's kind of cut off a little on the screen, but yeah, this video right here, check this one out if you're an MC and D fan. I talk about them individually as rappers, where they are much better individually than together in terms of skills. But MC and D do well in terms of thinking as a rap line, in terms of blending their verses together. I just think the one thing they're missing, besides the individual being able to show individual skill in their group, is the dynamics between them is a little bit blurry at times. But that also might be attributed to Top Media. So, Mire. I'll put Mire in if I'm remembering correctly, please correct me if I am wrong on this, by the way. Mire has some solid rap parts. It kind of reminds me a bit of Just B, but you know, Mire's more rap focused. Like, they have more hip hop style tracks, if that makes sense. I could be a little wrong on that. If you think they should be a little higher or lower, please let me know. I'm not 100% certain on this placement, but I think Mire is pretty solidly in I don't know. Maybe they could be in good. Yeah, I'll leave them in good. Mire is solid. I don't mind that. Unless somebody has a huge reason why they shouldn't be. I'm fine putting them in good. The more I think about it. Monsta X is the best rap line in K-pop. I'm not ordering any of these except Monsta X should be first. I think Monsta X is the best rap line in K-pop, depending on a few factors in the future. But right this second, I still think they're the best rap line in K-pop in terms of blending together. You have great passes like an alligator. You have amazing dynamics between Juhan and IM. You have amazing building off of each other, like in Beautiful Liar. Monsta X has some of the best examples of how to take two really good rappers and blend them together in the most beautiful way of actually like making a good use of your rap line. They blend with the vocals well, and they rap along with the vocals at times. You have amazing dynamics that are completely different between IM and Juhan, where you have Juhan doing these more intense deliveries. You have they hype each other up when they're rapping live in a way that makes sense beyond a stereotypical "yeah, we're rappers, yeah." Like they actually hype each other up in ways that make sense. It's really it's really fun. They're really fun rap line. And beyond that, they have some really good individual verses too. If that is something that's concerning to you in terms of rap lines, I think if you don't think that they're top tier, or at least top two, I don't know what to tell you. NCT 127. Oh, we got all the NCTs individually. I see. So this is just Mark and Taeyong. Then we're not including the. Okay. As a rap line, they're top tier. I know there's a lot of haters for NCT that are like, oh my god, Mark and Taeyong, what the fuck? No, they're really good as a rap line. They build off of each other well. They're very unique dynamically. Again, think about Monsta X. You have a deeper Taeyong voice, and you have a more lyrical focused Mark. And they go together well when they're rapping live. They hype each other up in a way that makes sense. Like I just mentioned with Monsta X, they have some great passes. They have some great verses that build off of each other, like Mad City, where the lyrics literally, it feels like they sat down together and wrote the lyrics out together. And that is always great to hear. And we have a lot of those. We're not counting Johnny and Jaehyun. Jaehyun 100% is a vocalist that just raps like a handful of times. Anyway, NCT Dream, we've got Mark again, Jano, and Jaemin. I'm gonna put them in nearly there. I don't think they're top tier like the chemistry that Mark and Taeyong have, but they have built up this really cool bond over the past few years, especially between the three, where they do build off of each other NCT Dream songs quite a bit. And they've come quite a bit of a ways. I do, again, think NCT's 127, Mark, and Taeyong blend together a lot more than NCT Dream does. Especially when you look at Jano compared to Jaemin. I just think Mark kind of pairs better with Taeyong than the trio here. But that's basically it. If it wasn't for that, like, you know, they could possibly be top tier. We'll see. Maybe they'll do like a more hip hop centered NCT Dream album one day, and it'll blow my mind and completely change everything. But for right now, I'm good with that. NMIXX. I'm tempted to put them in LOL, but for now, I'm gonna put them in. We have GU and Kyujin. They're in right now. I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt. But, yeah. We'll see. They have potential to, it depends on what NMIXX wants to do with the rappers. Again, we're not going to get into the production and everything, but I partly blame the production. But also, I don't think they're like the most, like, they're a vocal group. They don't want to rap. And I think that's what brings it down overall. They're a vocal group at the end of the day. NTX. So this is Tan's, Jisung, and then Rohyun. Now, from what I've heard, I'm going to put them in good. I don't know if they have too much blendiness yet. I don't think they've come together too well yet. But yeah, we'll have to see. I think they're solidly and good right now because they both have can build off of each other well. But I don't think there's too much explanation needed here. They're solid. I need them to do more together to move up a bit, from what I've heard. Rohyun's new SoundCloud is moi. I'm gonna have to check it out. Then we have P1 Harmony, top tier. Do I need to explain this? I have a bunch of videos on this. They amazing passes. If you want some examples, freaking their last album last year is all you really need to hear. Amazing Passe in here. Stuff like that. They have that multiple times. Intak and Jungsup have very unique styles that again go together well between them. Intak being a more stable, consistent sound, and Jungsup being a way more dynamic, spacious guy. And they blend together really well because they're both doing a different thing. And especially when they rap together, you can now look at stuff like Big Three. You can look at stuff like this, which is Down Bad. Great rap line stuff that come together. We're not including Soul in this or Jiyoung because neither of them. At the start, I would have included Jiyoung in this, but he hasn't really rapped that much at all since debut, and Soul doesn't really rap outside. Even in this, Soul just did a dance break. So even though they both kind of have a rapper role, I don't know. It's the same as Seonghwa. Again, if we gave them a rapper role, P1 Harmony would be here. If we gave them all a rapper role, ATs would be here. Like I said, because you're including Seonghwa, but yeah, it's just Intak and Jungsup for this. Soul is just Jaehyun and Mad City, man. Basically, yeah. Red Velvets, lol. I mean, no, we'll do They're more than lol. They're like, yeah. Yeah, it's they have some cool parts where they go back and forth. I can't be that mean to them, but I mean, it's definitely not like the most solid rap line in the world. But I mean, like, they're more than a laughable thing. They do some cool stuff as a rap line. Rise, we definitely need more time to see. 17, I'm gonna put nearly there because they would be top tier if they actually did stuff as a rap line nowadays, because they don't. And it's annoying because they used to. If this is 2016 and they kept doing what they were doing in 2016 all the way through today, they'd be top tier easily, but they don't. It's sad. It's really sad. So yeah, 17 just disappoints. I really wish I could put them top tier. I really do. But they haven't done anything that could show me that nowadays. Yep. SF9. They have Monster. But again, Monster is just... Look at this. Okay, yeah. I'll move them up to top tier. You don't think they are top tier? Why? Monster proves that they do have, like, meshable things recently. SF9. Zuho and Youngbin. I'm going to put them in good, I guess. Again, solid. They've blended together a few times. Zuho stands out a lot more. But Youngbin's not really, like, it doesn't bring him down at all. At least to me. So yeah, I'll leave them in good. I think they're definitely good at rap line. Stacy, lol. Wait. Sumin's part of the rap line and Stacy? What? Okay. My God. Stray Kids. It's top tier. Do I need to explain? If you would like me to explain, go to my YouTube channel, go to YouTube, type in CarKpop Stray Kids playlist. Okay. This will pop up a 188 video playlist. This is every single video I have made on Stray Kids in the past 6 years. Feel free, start from the most recent and go to the most top. And this is every video that has something to do with Stray Kids, most of them having to do with their rapping. Okay? And this is me talking about how good they are as rappers. As a rap line, they have stuff like this, which I already showed at the beginning, but it's like no other group is doing this. And this is probably one of the most underrated moments of Stray Kids' career. I'm going to make a short on this today. Fuck it. I want to highlight this because nobody ever talks about this, and they should. If you want me to... I'm not going to spend a lot of time on Stray Kids because I talk about them all the time. If you are, stay, welcome. Give a subscriber. Trying to hit 100,000 subscribers. I talk about Stray Kids all the time because they're a really good rap line. But yeah, I mean, I have to factor in Hyunjin and Felix too, but I don't think that brings it down. The cover image for this list is Stray Kids for a reason. Okay, biased Heifa. Tempest. I'm gonna put them in. I'll put them in for now. I'm sure Napoff's gonna give me a reason to move them up to good or something. But I think is like the accurate spot for right now. The boys. If Eric rapped more and decently, they'd be top tier. Because I think Sunu's got it, and they build off of each other well. It's just Eric's kind of... It pulls it down just slightly to put it nearly there. I need Eric to pick up his side a little bit, and we can put them in top tier, I think. Treasure are good. Here's the thing with Treasure. Individually, YG has held them back so hard. As a rap line, they've done what they can, and they have some like decent verses that they blend together. And you could think of the one that came out recently where Yoshi did those. I forgot what the verse was, but you have that verse, and they all three went on the same verse together, so that gets them to good. But they aren't really able to. I blame YG. I know everybody says YG's like the rapping company king. I blame YG for the fact that Treasure does not have any insanely cool rap line raps or individual raps. So I have them in good right now. I'm praying that, they're able to just go the frick off individually or as a rap line. But I've yet to see a reason why they're higher than good right now. Yeah, that too. Like they have Volcano and they didn't even get all three of the rappers on there. It's like, what? Twice? I mean, at this point, I'm like, LOL. I'll put them in right now. Like, actually, no. You know what? Fuck it. As a rap line, Twice is actually decent. Even individually, they're very plain and very boring. I'm sorry once, but they are. Chaeyoung, if you ask what Chaeyoung's best rap is, 90% of people will tell you something from the 16 era. That is sad. That her best rap was nearly 10 years ago, and she hasn't done anything since. But no, they have Likey, right? They have Moonlight Sunrise. They have a bunch of really decent stuff that they build off of each other. And it's actually like really refreshing to see in a girl group. Now, the thing that I wouldn't put them in nearly there because they are missing a handful of things of like actual like intricacies behind this. But, they do blend together well as a rap line. So I think good is a great place for them. TWS debuted a few months ago, way too early. We'll see, though. They could probably be pretty good. Maybe here. Vanner. I'd put them in good right now. I don't think they have too much where they blend together too much yet. But I have heard them build off of each other so far. So I think that's a great spot for them right now. Gon and Sungkook. Sungkook, right? So yeah. We'll have Vanner right there. Winner. I'm gonna put Winner in nearly there. Now you know what? They could go top tier. Hoonie and Minna could go top tier. I think we haven't heard from them in a few years now, but top tier works for now. Xikers. Oh, see, I put BND down here, and Xikers is barely newer than BND, but I think Xikers has shown us a lot more. They've done a lot more rap focused stuff. I'm gonna put Xikers. I want to do it. I want to freaking do it. Oh, but you're gonna have old fans that are gonna be really annoyed that they're such a new group and they're already top tier. But they are though. You want them building off of each other, doing passes? Do this. Oh my god, you want them doing really cool stuff back and forth? Oh my god, do this song. Like, they have so much already rap-wise where they're building off. Fuck it. There you go. Xikers, top tier. 5th gen already in top. Like they've done, like they do everything as a rap line that the other groups do. Why wouldn't they be top tier? Like I don't see a good reason why they wouldn't be top tier. They do what P1 Harmony does. They do what they haven't really done what BTS does, which is like long verses that build off of each other. But that's to come still. I think as a rap line, yeah. I guess their pre-debut song's kind of what BTS does. They have We Don't Stop is what P1 Harmony does. Kung is what Monsta X does. Do or Die is kind of what Stray Kids has done. They're making really good use of it. Zodiac. They're in good for now. Yeah. I'm debating because they're kind of 5th gen. I kind of want to say it's too early to tell. But they also debuted before Xikers, and I already put Xikers on here, so... You know who the Zodiac rappers are? It's Davin, Wayne, and Leo. I already have them in the Fastest Rapper thing. I looked up their raps for Fastest Rap. Okay, 4 groups left. Young Posse also... because I would have put Young Posse in nearly there. But I'm gonna say it's too early. They need time. They need time to show us. They need time to show us. They're coming out with an album this month. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. They need more time. They've only done 1 album and they had 1 remix. That's all they've shown us so far. We need a little more time. I need to hold myself back on this one. This one's way too early to tell. So, yeah. Unite. We got Day and Hyunsuk. Day is like outshines him so much though. I'm gonna put them there. I think actually you know what, I'll put them there. I think Hyunsuk just needs to pick up kind of the same as the boys. Day is there and Hyunsuk needs to pick it up a little bit and they would be up here. Same as the boys. Situation with Eric and Sunu. So I think that's a good spot for Unite right now. ZB1 too early to tell because they barely freaking rap. And that's it, because we're not doing Infinite. Because Infinite, are we doing Infinite? We didn't do Infinite when I did that earlier. They only have 1 rapper, right? So we'll put them in LOL. Infinite has 1 rapper right now, so LOL. But yeah, there we go. Here's the final tier list. Top tier. We've got Monsta X, BTS, EXO, NCT 127, ATEEZ, P1 Harmony, 17, Stray Kids, Winner, and Xikers are the top tier rap lines of K-pop. Nearly there. We've got Blackpink, Block B, Billy, MC&D, NCT Dream, The Boys, Unite. Again, these are not ordered left to right. Somebody's gonna read that, like, not hear me say that and go, why is EXO third? So there, just in case. So nobody freaks out to me. Why is EXO better than Stray Kids? They're not. It's not ordered. Anyway. Good. We've got Card, aespa, Gravity, Craxy, DKB, Epex, IXY, Mire, NTX, SF9, Treasure, Twice, Vanner, and Zodiac. In we got B2B, CIX, Elast, Everglow, IVE, Just Be, NMIX, Red Velvet, Tempest, and then an lol, why are you on here? DC, Drippin', and Hypin', Idol, Kepler, ELZ 7 Up, Kingdom, Kiss of Life, Le Seraphim, Stacy, and Infinite. And then need some time to show us some more. BND is the closest to getting on this list. We'll see what they do in their next comeback with Taesun. But then we also have Baby Monster, Diamond, TWS, All Hours, Even, Rise, Young Posse, and ZB1. So that is the tier list. Here you guys go. No iKON, no Big Bang. Big Bang has 1 rapper and iKON has 1 rapper. Why would they be on a rap line list? Order only the top tier? Okay, fine. Top tier order is going to be like... I would order it like that, I think. Monsta X 1, Stray Kids 2, BTS 3, P1 Harmony 4, NCT 1275, Xikers 6, EXO 7, ATEEZ 8, Winner 9, 17 10. No, Ava, no. I'm just going to use Muse. Don't worry. I think this is how I'd order it, though. So, yeah, there we go. Rap line tier list. Again, here's one final look at it for everybody. If you haven't seen it, you just skip to the end for the final list. Everything adjusted. I think I'm thinking this is solid. Again, put your thoughts in the comments down below. This one's a bit more subjective, so again, feel free to shout out your opinion. I'm less stern on the tiers for this. Yeah. Again, if you have a problem with the group being there, though, and you're angry at me for putting EXO a top tier, for example, I think that you need to reevaluate the raps that you're hearing in EXO, because I think that you're thinking about them as individual rappers rather than a rap line. Anyway, where's BB? She is off not being an idol because BB is hot. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for being here, guys. I appreciate it. Yeah, put your thoughts down in the comments below. And feel free to check out Discord if you haven't already, Patreon if you haven't already, and subscribe if you haven't already. Shout out to all the amazing Patreons for making this possible, and everybody in Twitch chat for helping out with making the list. So yeah, thank you all so much for being here. I'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, everyone. Bye!